Good morning and happy Tuesday. So they have started the documentary on Derek Jeter called The Captain, very similar to the documentary that they did on the Bulls. And, it's really cool to see how these incredible stars and performers got started, because they all kind of start with the same humble beginnings. He's hanging out in a small town in Michigan, and he ultimately dreams of playing for the New York Yankees. The great thing is the photos and the videos they have of these folks. It's almost like they knew that they needed to document their journey, and maybe they did. If you go back and watch all these, no matter what it is, no matter who it is when they first start, and it can be anything. It can be somebody that becomes president. It can be somebody that becomes a singer, performer, whatever. The formula, you'll notice, is always the same. They know exactly what they want, and they are incredibly focused on it, and they don't deviate from it. So Derek Jeter is growing up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and he says, I'm going to be the shortstop for the New York Yankees. Not I'm going to play professional baseball, not I'm going to play for the New York Yankees. I'm going to be the shortstop for the New York Yankees. And by the way, when he did this, the Yankees weren't doing all that well. So it was interesting that he was that specific. And they go through and tell you why he picked that team, why he wanted to be a shortstop. I mean, there's a reason for all of that. But it's incredible how focused he was all the time that this is what he was going to do. And then he has an opportunity to actually meet a New York Yankee and his favorite Yankee. And that kind of makes it touchable for him. But they go back and talk to his friends, even when he was in grade school. And he had a setup where he could hit balls in his garage. And the friend said, oh, yeah, we knew that he was going to take so many swings a day. And if you went over to the garage or went over to the house after school, you were like, okay, well, Derek hasn't gotten his swings in, so you know that that's what he's going to do. All over his walls, it's all New York Yankees. He knew exactly what he wanted, and he was incredibly focused on his outcome. Now, did he end up getting there right away? Well, you should watch the documentary, but the answer is no. It didn't go perfectly smoothly, and of course it's not. It's not going to go perfectly smoothly. But the point is, people who obtain significant outcomes know exactly what they want. They focus on it. They work like crazy on it. And the other thing that he did is he spoke it. Remember, whatever you write, you invite. Well, the other thing that happens is as you start to say things, they become real. You say something long enough and loud enough, it becomes the truth. Well, if you're incanting to yourself and saying to others with absolute certainty, this is what's going to happen, not only do you start to believe it, but the people around you start to believe it. Derek Jeter told everybody in his life. He told his teachers, he told his parents, he told his sister, he told everybody, I will be the shortstop for the New York Yankees. And even his high school, now, first of all, his parents encouraged him. He had parents who supported him. That's a big deal. His mother told him, you can accomplish anything if you want to. So did his dad. It was a big deal that his parents didn't diminish that. But there's a lot of people whose parents diminish their dreams and it doesn't matter to them. Tony Robbins is a great example of that. But he also spoke it to his high school coach. He spoke it to everybody and said, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to create. And they all believed it. They all said, it's up to you in order to make that happen. So the formula for creating these significant outcomes is always the same. Know what you want. Know why you want it. Be very specific about what you want. Take massive action. And then keep going until you achieve that result. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.